Well, I made it to Beardstown. It's 2:30 in the afternoon. I'm looking for trailer 271. I don't think it's in this row, so I'm gonna have to go over to another row and check over there, or go around back. Most likely that's where I'll find it at. Okay, here we are, 271, round back, just like I thought. And this trailer's not going too far. It's 271 miles to Springfield, Missouri, taking it to our main yard. Let's get hooked up. Oh, there we go, I got the trailer lock off. Now I can lift up my axles, and I got my glad hands hooked up too. So, one step closer. Ooh, what's that smell? I smell it in the air. And the gear up. Gonna walk around, check all the lights, move my tandems forward. Everything's looking good. Good to go. Go get the paperwork and get on out of here and hit the scale. Yep, looks good there. That's kind of cool that the trailer was in the back, because we're making our way to the gate. That way we can go straight to get on the scale, get our weights. It's pretty busy around here. A lot going on as usual. So as soon as this guy gets his paperwork, we'll jump on up there and I'll grab my paperwork and we'll see where I'm at from there. Okay, got the paperwork. Now I'm gonna go park over here and investigate. See what we're looking at. Okay then, looks like this goes to Rancho Cucamonga, California. And I'm only taking it to the yard. And total gross weight is 39,178 pounds. So that ain't too bad. We're gonna run over to Jeffersonville to the Love's truck stop and weigh this load out and make sure it's California bridge law legal before we leave here. And maybe we'll get on the road. Otherwise we'll start in the morning. We'll see how it goes. See you soon. Oh, there's a good look at the trees. As you can see, I'm totally stopped, getting ready to come up to a bridge, and nobody's moving right now.
I didn't mean what I told you, but you took it to heart. Wish I could take you back to get a new start. I apologize at least 100 times. You never heard my perspective or took my advice. But I put all the problems in a pot, then I stirred. I said what I said, what I did was a blur. And it's just a bad habit, maybe it's just a curse. Now our friendship's on do not disturb. I'll throw fuel on the fire.
Okay, we made the Love's truck stop, and we're gonna take a look at our weights, and everything looks really good. We're good to go. Alright, I got this thing parked. Gotta go in and get my scale ticket now. Okay, I got my scale ticket. Now I'm gonna leave it with the bills in the trailer when I drop it off tomorrow. I should be there by 1:30 or maybe earlier, depending on when I leave in the morning. This truck doesn't have any headlights on it that are really worthy enough to see to drive at nighttime. You understand? So, I don't know if I'm going to be getting up and driving in the dark on these back roads with ditches along the sides of the roads, not being able to see where I'm going. Something tells me that's not the brightest thing in the world. So we'll see what happens. Otherwise, I'll see you tomorrow morning. Well, first light is here and gone, covered in clouds and dropping rain. Anyway, we're coming up to St. Louis area. Been driving for about an hour and 15 minutes. Had other things on my mind, so didn't even pick up the camera till right now. Okie dokie. Well, there was a lot of traffic flowing in St. Louis. A lot of rain, blurry vision, so I didn't even pick up the camera to do any filming there. Now I'm sitting outside St. Louis at the rest area. Had to use a bathroom. Taking me a small break here. We'll get back on the road and try to get a little bit of footage before I get to Springfield, Missouri today. Otherwise, I'll see you there. Well, my friends, I'm stopping for some diesel fuel. If I'd have known it was only 9 miles down the road, I'd have waited to use the bathroom. Anyway, I want to fill the reefer up before I get where I'm going to drop this trailer. I figure while I'm here, I might as well go ahead and fill up the fuel tanks too in the truck. That way everything's good to go and I won't have to stop later. Because I'm pretty sure I'm heading towards Springfield, Ohio for a drop tomorrow. Alright, my friends, we're all juiced up. All aboard the crazy train. Next stop, Springfield, Missouri.
I tried to fix what was broken, but you made up your mind. I gave you all my reasons, then you pushed them aside. Guess it wasn't enough. When it rains, it floods. Left me drowning here neck deep, dragged me through the mud. You act like I stabbed a knife in you. I cut so deep, I went all the way through. If you guess like me, then I'm a fool. No more drama now. Fire, burn the bridge to the ground. You're no longer required. I don't wanna see you around. I'll throw fuel on the fire, burn the bridge to the ground. You're no longer required. I don't wanna see you around.
Just 2 lights away from the exit ramp. Well, made it to the yard. Beautiful place. Not too small. I got myself parked. Now I just need to disconnect, put the paperwork in the box, and call it a day. Okay, I'm gonna walk over here, put the paperwork in the box so the other drivers got it. Alright, so I made it here about 11 o'clock. I put the paperwork in the box. I filled up the reefer. So the other driver, he's all good to move out. Those lights shouldn't have any troubles. That's pretty much it for this short run. I'll see you guys in the next one. You take it easy and stay well grounded. Later.